Hello, I received your email last night and I will go over this problem so you can see what the issue is. Okay, this is problem number 3 from your homework 2-7. It says part 1 and 2, write an equation that represents the population P of this country X years after 2007. The equation that represents the population of this country X years after 2007 is, now let's go back up here. It says the population of a country was 979,400 in 2007 has been growing at a rate of 2.6% a year. So first of all, 2007 is our start year. So in 2007, the population was 979,400, and then the growth rate, I just put GR for growth rate, is 2.6%. Now we want to write this in an equation. The equation is y equals ab to the x power. Now, let me tell you what these variables mean. A is the initial amount, or it could be in this case population. B is the growth factor, which is equal to the growth rate plus 1. All right, so with that being said, we have y equals A is the initial amount of population, which is this 979,400. B is the growth factor, so it's the growth rate, which is 2.6%, which we would change to a decimal, which would be 0.026 plus 1. We'll take that to the x. So we have y is equal to 979,400, and this would be 1.026 taken to the x power. Now, they wanted this written in terms of P, so what we would do, the only other thing that would change here is P is really the y. So we'll replace y with P, even though that was given to you. So here's the answer for problem 3, part 1. Now, part 1A, I should say. Now we go here to part 2, which is B. It says if the growth rate remains the same, use the equation to predict the population of the country in the, let me see, I gotta stretch this out. In the year 2035, it tells you to round to the nearest whole number. Okay, so it's the year 2035. Now remember, we're doing this on the premise that 2007 is the initial year. So if 2007, we're going to 2035. The initial year is 2007. So we would subtract. When we subtract 2007 from 2005, that means your x would be 28 because x represents the years. Now I'm going to go back up here to A just to add that variable in there. X equals years. So we could just add that variable in there, and this will help us with B. Okay, so now we go here to B. So we take our formula that we just created, which was P is equal to 979,400 times 1.026, but we had X is 28, so we would take that to the 28th power. So now we will put this in our calculator. Let me pull up Desmos. So we will put this in our calculator. We will have our 979,400. Do our parenthesis, 1.026. Then we would take this to the 28th power. So we'll do the exponent, take it to the 28th power. And now our new population, which is what P stands for, is 2,009,492 because they asked us to round to the nearest whole number. So this is the answer that they also received. So this is it for problem number 3. So now I think you had a question on problem number 5 as well.